Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I just wanted to come share a video with you. I had spoke a little bit about it last night. I wanted to do a little breakdown of what happened with my dog, my fat mama, that I have tattooed right here on my arm. So I had bought Cream when she was like about 4 to 6 weeks old. I had her for 4 years. When I first moved to Georgia, like almost 5 years ago, I had left her until I had got situated. So once I got situated, I brought her here to Cleveland with me, and then one of my cousins had introduced me to a girl that watched dogs, and she introduced me to the girl. So the girl, and then she had a friend. Both of them were watching my dog, but the one girl, she was watching my dog more because the other girl was busy with a lot of dogs and she had more clientele. So the other girl, I'm like, I just, use you, and I use her on days that I can't use you, seeing that you didn't have the money. So I would send her so many cash apps. I'm gonna see if I can put it in my phone. If I erase it, I have to go to her name and then go to like her cash app thing and just look. So I used to send her so much money because like she used to help me out with my dog, because I'm appreciative, like your dog is like your kid or whatever. So one of my friends, when I told her I was going to go have cosmetic surgery with her. Well, before then, the girl that watched my dog, she had moved, and she had moved with her cousin. Now, I never met her cousin or nothing like that. So when my dog had puppies, I gave the girl one of her puppies, you know what I'm saying? One of Cream daughters, she kept one, and then we sold the other one. Then one of them had passed away or whatever. So, when I had went out of town, my friend went to go have cosmetic surgery in March 28th. Let me see. What is she done? Yeah, like March 28th or whatever. So, I call her normally, like I always would call her and say, hey, I need you to watch my dog. I'm going to Miami. I'll be gone for a few days, this, that. She was like, okay, you know what I'm saying? So when she got my dog, I think like the next day, that night, she sent me a video. And I'm going to show you what.
Cream. Come here, Cream. Come on, Cream. Come on. Come on, girl. Come on. Come on, Green. Come on. Come on, girl. Come on. You got this. Come on.
What the video is. So she sent me that video. So I'm like, what the fuck? Oh, I'm gonna what's wrong with my dog? Like, why is she scared to come out of cage? Like, if you open up a cage, Cream will come running. Like, and I don't cage my dog, and why you got her in the cage anyway? But you stand at your friend's house, so now I understand. But see, before that, I wasn't really, something just in my spirit wasn't letting me let her go over there or whatever. So cool. So when she sent me the video, I'm just looking at it like, I said, Cream is scared of something. Like, what is she scared of in that house? I was like, oh, it was some big dogs. My cousin had big dogs in the house, but I put them upstairs, and Cream just doesn't like them. I'm like, okay, I'm like, you better keep them dogs away from my dog or whatever. So the very next day, she called me frantically, but she FaceTimed me frantically, holding, so I don't know if she was holding her leash or something. Like, Cream got away. She ran away. I'm like, what you mean Cream ran away? Oh, I was at work and my cousin let her out at 5 o'clock in the morning. I said, first of all, why is your cousin got my dog? I was at work. I said, why didn't you tell me you was at work? I don't know your cousin. I don't know her for her to be watching my dog. If that was the case, I would have never had her over. I don't even know this lady. I don't even know what type of person she is. She was like, oh, I'm frantically searching for her. But in my mind, it's just like, Cream, first of all, Cream don't. I said, so what happened? She was like, oh, she went to go let her out to pee at 5 o'clock in the morning. A ding went off. Or Cream sleeps with me. Cream do not get up until I get up. And she don't wake up in the middle of the night to go pee. And my dog is an inside dog, and she pees. She accustomed to the pad, but she'll go outside if you take her. But if you never take her outside, she gonna go pee on that pad. So at 5 o'clock in the morning, my dog was bark. She don't eat. Cream was a barker, but she don't wake up at no time. Once Cream is asleep, she's gonna sleep throughout the night. And this is that, and she don't wake up in the middle of the night to go use the bathroom. So I asked, I'm like, so what happened? So because like I let her out at 5 o'clock and she snatched out of her leash. First of all, her leash is real tight. She's not the type of dog that chew on her leash, tug at her leash or anything. Not her leash, her collar. She's not the type that tug on that or anything like that. So the girl telling me the story, so I'm like, bro, y'all better have my dog. In my mind, I'm thinking like, did they sell my dog or did my dog run off and somebody sell him? So I'm still in Miami, so now I'm just irritated. So I called my pastor, I was like, told him what happened or whatever. And so he's like, I'll see you when you come back or whatever. So as the days go on, by the time I get back to Cleveland, of course, my dog wasn't found. So the girl that watches Oreo now, which is Candace, I leave her name up here. She's a very trusted, well trusted. She had told me like something don't sound right with their story. I'm just gonna be honest with you, but I'm about to stop what I'm doing. They had put up flyers all around the area that the girl lived at, and this is that. So 2 weeks later, a guy that was in that area, he's a street sweeper. So when rodents and dead animals, anything like that is on the curb, outside, he'll gather them up and then they'll take them to a dumpster. Then on Friday, they'll take that whole dumpster to a field and burn it. So the day my dog went missing, he said at 5 o'clock, I think he was out at like 6 o'clock in the morning. Well, okay, I'm going fast. He seen a flyer of my dog on a missing flyer. He was like, that's that dog I seen. That's what he's telling me. So he said that at like about 6 something in the morning, he went to do his regular street sweeping. He seen the dog like laid on a curb. Now it's a busy intersection. I'm talking about real wide busy intersection out in Sandy Springs where they was at or whatever. So he was like, when I seen the dog, he was like, I can tell. He was like, the dog was just so well groomed, and then I can just tell like whoever even put her here, like gently put her here, like you can tell she wasn't like they just set her there for somebody to know or whatever. So he was like, I think I found your dog. So they had called, the first number on there they called was the girl that had my dog, which is New Maine here in Georgia. And he said when he called her and said, I think I found your dog, but by her not having a collar on her, we had to burn her with the rest of the things, but I think that's the dog that we had. And he said he took a picture of her. So that's the picture that I had showed y'all. And he said, she said, oh, don't on Thursdays y'all do street sweeping? And he said it just caught him off guard, like, I'm calling you about a dog that passed away and you asking me about is it street sweeping? He's like, I don't get into people's religion, but I'm a man of God, I'm a man in faith. Someone right when I called her. So I ended up hanging up and calling another number, which is what she called Candace. And so Candace called me and she was like, I had a man and he said he found your dog, and then he sent me the picture or whatever. And I just completely lost my cool, and I called New Maine. I'm like, going off like, what did y'all do to my dog? Like, if them dogs in the house maul my dog, why would y'all just throw my dog out on the streets? Like, accident happens. Like, now I don't have a body of her. Like, they burned my baby in a dumpster with animals that people don't even give a F about. And like, I lost my cool. I called the police. The police in Georgia, they don't have no type of law with animals and pets. They say pets are considered property damage. So probably this year or next year, I'm going to be working endlessly, tirelessly with Congress. Endlessly, that's me talking on here, my thing. Endlessly, tirelessly with Congress to try to pass a law with changing dogs as to be not deemed as property. And it was like, I don't have no physical evidence. They can't charge her with any kind of dog cruelty because it's like my word against hers. And they were saying like she ran away and probably some coyotes got her. I said, coyotes don't eat a dog and take them to a main street. Coyotes would have took my dog and we would have never found her. And if we did would have found her, we would have found some dog skeleton remains. And like y'all removed her collar so she couldn't be identified, because if she would have had a collar on there, the man would have seen my number. They would have been able to take her to the vet and scan her, because I had a chip. And that's another thing I want to try to work on. Like, these microchips y'all put in there, like, why don't got GPS? Like, why do it only got to get scanned when they go to the doctor? So, yeah, and me and that girl fell out bad. Like, I still think about my daughter. It was like a child to me. Like, so y'all have to be very careful who watches your dog. Her birthday actually about to come up next month. On March 30th, my fat mama was taken from me, so I decided to go get a tattoo by No Cap Tattoos. Make sure I hit him up. He raw. Thanks to Chance for the recommendation. And this is how it turned out. My fat mama looked just like her. I could have her with me forever, forever in my heart. Rest in peace, fat mama, and continue to watch over me. But this tattoo is dope. Like, I'm really, really feeling this tattoo. Like, this shit really raw. Look at it. I mean, that really, really look like my fat mama. Like, look at her. She's so pretty. She's so, so pretty. Continue to rest in peace. Love you, Cream. And crazy, because Oreo was born on the 28th. No, on the 29th. She was her grandchild, who she was going over there to visit for real. She was born on the 29th. So I just say all this to say, like, be careful who watches y'all pets. Like, people don't have good intentions. And even when accidents happen, they make stuff worse. And they made it worse by throwing my dog out without a collar and knowing that she was going to get burned with the rodents on the side of the road. So I can't identify her. So her cousin dogs won't get put down. But that's the people are evil. But she would never prosper from that. When I'm done with her, and I'm not done, I got something for her. But I'm going to give a part 2 to this story of what my pastor said. But I got to go to church, y'all. So, yes, that is what happened to my dog, Cream. I miss her so much. Like, every day I think about her. Every day I probably cry about her. I don't know. Grieving a pet is like grieving, just like you grieving kids. But I got to go to church, y'all.
Long as you got your eyes, got your trippy on them private jets, taking trips. Come back at 6, wake me and your child, and then won't lay today. Make me wonder who